Antonio Cruises. Please remain seated at all times. Please keep everything, eyes, ears, nose, mouth extension. Big kids like me. And little kids inside the handrails. No leaning on the handrails, no tobacco products. They've been banned from the Riverwalk by city ordinance. However, masks are required throughout the tour today, as mandated by both state and local authorities. We do have enough life jackets on board for everybody should we need them. However, our record is shown we've never needed them. Please, no reaching up and touching the low-lying bridges.
Cold.
If you're taking pictures, feel free to use your flash for pictures, but not your lights for video.
This feels good.
This one of here is the Robert Hudson Bridge, completed in 1941. However, we call this our Selena Bridge.
But if I run out of time, I run out of time. Because I have not almost 20 minutes.
This bridge and Jennifer were in the movie. When they completed the movie, the bridge stayed, Jennifer and her money left. Hey, if you would like one of the best pictures on the Riverwalk, you may turn around and take a picture of me and the Selena Bridge.
Brandy, look.
Y'all can just call me Humble Dave. That's what I'm talking about, buddy, right there. By the way, my name's David. We'll be together about 25 to 30 minutes, 2 miles. If y'all have any questions, please keep them to yourself. I mean, feel free to ask at any time. And back to the tour here on my left is the Omni La Mancio del Rio Hotel. Back in 1853, this was St. Mary's All Boys
That's
School.
where I wanted to stay right
It
there,
evolved
Brandy.
into the St. Mary's School of Law, down through the campus into the west part of San
Jeez.
Antonio. This opened at the hotel in 1968.
We're gonna look that
And the
up, see how
foyer of
much
this
it is in
hotel
that.
is part of the original 1853 structure.
1873 structure.
And be ready immediately when we come out and this bridge. You're gonna look straight up and to my left, straight up and to my left, and out before the douche. Now what appears to be a freestanding wall. This is the Nick Hospital, opened in 1930 as San Antonio's very first full-service hospital. First hospital in the United States of America to have central air conditioning.
I needed that little thing.
It's about 310 tonight.
Oh, yeah?
Directly in front of the boat here is the Hyatt Regency Hotel, opened in 1981. However, before they could begin construction, they had to do shadow testing. They did not want to cast a shadow on the Alamo at sunset. So after the testing was done, they limited this hotel to 16 stories. So now if the sun is shining as it did today, it sets daily on the sacred Alamo. Keep your head inside the boat, please. Keep your head inside the boat. Thank you.
Say not me.
Coming around the bend on my left here, above the glass doors of the Hyatt Regency Hotel, you're going to notice that it says the Shops of Paseo del Alamo, which means passageway to the Alamo. This is a beautiful atrium with waterfalls, fountains, trains, and plants. You go straight to this atrium, right across the street, takes you directly to Alamo Square and the Alamo Museum. We're about 70 yards from the Alamo.
70 yards from the Alamo.
Don't let me forget that phone.
Coming out underneath the bridge here on my right side, the 6-story red brick building here is the Casino Club. Opened in 1927 as a private club built by the German business community. Today, the bottom 2 floors here house restaurants and shops. The top 4 floors are apartments, and you're more than welcome to rent one if you don't mind being on a 6-year waiting list.
Where did y'all sit, inside or outside?
And this part over here is called River Square, renovated in 1972. And here we have a variety of restaurants that offer inside and riverside dining.
Hey, that will make
All along the river here we have lots of ducks, lots and lots of ducks. They're here year round and they eat lots and lots of food. But that's okay, folks, everything they eat, we put it on their bill. And my wife too is waiting for me to grow up, but if I do,
Look,
I
dog.
know. Coming up on the right side of the boat here is a circular balcony. As we go by the balcony, you see the name Robert Hudman. He was the architect of the Riverwalk, the first one to have an office on my right side at the completion of the park in 1941. His plans for the Riverwalk were approved in 1929. However, that was the year the stock market crashed, so construction did not begin on the Riverwalk until 1939, completed in 1941. So here on my right side is the colorful umbrellas and Tatapios. We call them the pioneers of river dining and boating. First restaurant on the river back in 1946, and back then they gave their customers boat rides.
Oh, really? That's where all this comes from. They go all up down through here. They don't blow with nobody. Really? Yeah, they're independent.
So right now we're leaving the natural flow of the San Antonio River. The river is natural, not man-made. The river is built around the natural flow of the San Antonio River. This part over here, however, is man-made. Concrete bottom, concrete side. Made back in the 1960s to accommodate the 1968 Hemisphere World Fair. The Houston extension in 1968 will boat people back and forth between the Riverwalk and the fairground, which today we call Hemisphere Park. And today we use this extension for our boat tours. And on my left here is the Chamber of Commerce building. If you're thinking about moving to San Antonio or starting a business here, they'll be more than happy to accommodate you in any way possible, answering any questions you might have. By the way, our Riverwalk is actually 15 miles long. Begins 3 miles north of here at the Breckenridge City Park and Zoo. Extends to the last mission, the Espada. Along the 15 miles, you'll find 2,200 acres of parkland, which makes our park larger than New York City. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! And on our tour today, you'll have seen about 2 miles of the 15-mile park. Our park is also larger than San Francisco's Golden Gate Park in Northern California.
Circle. I thought we might have staying in.
Coming up on the sidewalk on my left here, we're going to see a statue as we go around the bend here on my left. Up on the sidewalk, all lit up in between 2 palm trees. This statue here is of San Antonio de Padua, donated to the city of San Antonio during the 1968 Hemisphere World Fair. Donated by the country of Portugal, because San Antonio de Padua was of Portuguese descent. Back in 1691, Spanish missionaries came through San Antonio. When they came through on the feast day of San Antonio. So they named the newly discovered river in honor of them, and our river's had its name for over 329 years. Prior to that, the name of this river was the Yanaguana River, which means restful waters or spirit waters, given that name by the Payaya Indians, whom historians believe lived along the banks of this river for thousands of years.
Yeah, glad I'm not driving now.
You jamming there, boy?
Yeah, glad I'm not driving now.
What's that?
I see you doing a good job there, huh?
Thank you. We can play bumper boats if you want.
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
We can make bumper boats if you want.
Back here, the shops of River Center. This mall opened in 1988. The only mall in San Antonio built around the lagoon and the river. If you love to shop, you'll love this mall. Over 1 million square feet. If you're a shopper, you must remain in the boat.
Yeah, we were here just a little bit ago.
We have a beautiful lagoon area back here. Lots of folks love to come back here and visit with friends and family. Lots of food and
Hey,
drink.
Santa.
Inside the mall here is a food court. Restaurants on both sides of the river. Here is
Oh, he is
shopping.
there.
Hey, you better get your phone out.
We got it.
Great place to hang out, relax, visit with friends and family, have some food and drink.
Oh, he's on the other side.
Better get a good picture.
Hey, if y'all would like to buy something from the Losers shop, at the Dallas Pro shop right up here on the second floor.
Woo!
Yeah, I like this.
Santa
Merry
Claus!
Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas! Well, that's the big man right there.
That's right.
He was waving.
Oh, it's blurry. I got one.
His hand's blurry, but he's not
Hey,
blurry.
look, I got it all. So,
Inside the mall here is the IMAX
It's hard when
theater.
you're moving.
They have daily showings of the movie The Animal, The Price of Freedom.
y'all just send me y'all's.
Very good movie, very informative, 48 minutes long. If you have an opportunity to see The Alamo, The Price of Freedom, highly recommend it. And you can Google the IMAX Theater,
Look,
River
there's
Center Mall,
Margaritaville.
for movie showing time.
Is it open?
Like I said, Google them, because everything changes every week, it seems like.
Look, there's a Margaritaville box.
Right above us
Right,
here is
look.
Lemon Tree, beautiful
Margaritaville box.
Quite a few others to the right and the
What?
left.
Marriott right here.
Another 2 or 3 weeks, they'll be
This
ready
is
to
where
go.
we stayed with Mimi right here.
It is?
Where you came to the door that radio.
There's a block-up? Do I live in block-up?
No, you live in town, Amy. Her dad was the radio.
And what up there is a small
Yeah.
bridge. What's up underneath this bridge?
Whatever's in the
Right
bottom.
to my left with the radio tower
Oh,
on
that's
and,
cool.
Yeah.
Christmas lights. You see the Tower of America.
Touch the top.
I
can't read.
Get a great picture. This is the Tower Light Building, the Tower of America. Second tallest tower in the United States, 750 feet tall. Built specifically for the 1968
That's
Hemisphere.
the Marriott we stayed with Mom. Hey,
At the top is a restaurant and an
I did,
observation
yeah.
deck.
Hey,
The
it's
restaurant revolves at the rate of
500.
1 revolution per hour. The observation deck does not revolve, but you can walk all the way around it. And you can get up the tower either
Look at
by
that.
one of the
I do
3
know her.
That's
exterior
cool.
glass elevators, which I'll be taking, thank you very much. You all will bring a person of choice if you'd
I
like to
know,
take the
I do.
stairwell of
Hey,
only.
I worked with a lady named Bonnie Bieber, and she worked.
I started up those stairs
Hey,
today.
I worked with her.
December.
Yeah, dude.
Those stairs were climbed back in
Hey,
1981.
me and her
In
worked
5
at Edward
minutes
Jones
each.
for 20 years.
Where'd my phone go?
Right to my right is the trees up here. It's a beautiful church steeple, St. Joseph's Church. They laid the cornerstone of the church back in 1868. Inside the church are some beautiful stained glass windows imported from Munich, Germany. No longer
Yeah.
available.
I think-
The glass manufacturer was
Alright,
destroyed
she can do it.
during World
I'll hit
War
you up.
II.
I don't care.
Also, the church are some beautiful paintings like the third cask of the
Me and her,
church,
we'll
Father
play
Henry Peppercorn.
these all the time.
Oh my God, that is hilarious. I'm telling you. Bonnie worked for Edward Jones when I was in high school.
Just before we go underneath the bridge
she's
here,
so nice.
right to my right, the street level. This is a very important culture here
I
called
love
the
it when you
Bridge
meet
Gift
people
Court.
and then they're like, you know.
Donated to the city of San Antonio on behalf of the Mexican government.
Uh-oh.
Symbolizes the relationship
What's the odds
of
of
San
That's
Antonio
me.
and
like that?
there.
Well, these days people don't speak good. Oh, we do.
No, we don't.
I did too. I thought I got people looking at me going, I'm just saying, I you know her.
Actually, we started a conversation.
extension, and we'll be re-entering the natural flow of the San Antonio River.
Look out.
That's some Steelers right there.
Y'all think it's all man-made?
Yeah, I'm not glad I'm not. Oh my God, why did
But I don't need.
Police officer about that too.
I just need ice cream.
In front of the boat, high in the sky, says Milton Palacio del Rio. Back in 1968, this hotel set a Guinness Book of World Record for being the fastest built modular building of its time. They built this 485-room hotel.
Tomorrow night or tonight, I
just
want to
over
ice skate.
9 months.
Yeah.
Actually, did it in 202 working days. While they were constructing the bottom 4 floors and the elevator shaft on site here, they were constructing all 485 rooms off site
Ryan, your
at the
camera.
AT's Ackley construction site, 8 miles south of San
In a
Antonio.
minute, I'm gonna need
Not only they
It's
construct
just
the
so
rooms here
clear.
off site, they also
In a
completely
minute, I'm
furnish
gonna need
the room. Bed, bedding, dresser, mirror, refrigerator. Everything those rooms needed was in them except for one item, the
No, no,
TV.
no.
Then they put the rooms on semi-flatbed trailers, brought them to the site here, put it
Once
in
you get
place
done
with
sending
cranes.
this video to
And
me,
once
and
it
I'll,
was
like,
installed on site,
do something
they
with
installed
it.
the TVs in 1968. I have heard a rumor recently, though. Yes, the